Hey, Shalom, Call Allah, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Hakodash, the one of the apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to brothers in the highways and byways, doing the work sincerely and faithfully and continually fighting that good fight of faith, Lord willing. We found that number to be delivered, all right? And likewise also to you sisters who truly trust and believe in the name of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. May he watch over you as well, all right? So what we see here on the screen is a mad scientist. And this is exactly who he is. He's a mad scientist. And he'll stop at nothing to try some experiment on the people. All right? And this is all he does. He's all about experiments. He's all about trying new things that's going to, actually do more harm than good. All right? And this article that I'm about to bring out will pretty much, prove that. And it's not a very big, detailed article, but the information that is contained in the article is quite compelling, man. This is from the Washington Post, dated December 20, 2023, and it says, National, drinking toilet water may be the future of drought-stricken California. All right? Now, before we continue on, drought-stricken California. California is on a coastline, all right? And there's actually 800 miles of coastline water, if you will. Okay? What we got here? Let's go down and check it out. It says California's coastline is 840 miles long and has more than 420 beaches, public beaches. This means there are sandy beaches and rocky beaches, sunny beaches and foggy beaches, crowded beaches and secluded beaches. Regardless of how many beaches are on the damn place, you're on the coastline. And they really want you to believe that there's a drought in effect in California. You're on the coastline, all right? Let's just think about that. And then on top of that, going back to this article, on top of that being on a coastline, you mean to tell me the only solution you can come up with to try to, combat the drought is to, filter toilet water, used toilet water? And this is how we know that we are living amongst the enemy. Anybody of any sense would say, all right, listen, we're on a coastline. What we're going to do is we're going to put up a filtration system right here, right on this coastline. Water for everybody, all right? Let me just get this real quick. Water for everybody. Take a look at this, all right? How in the hell can you say you're heading towards a drought living on the coastline? You can take your little machines and go somewhere in this area, run a couple pipes in the ground, and the problem is absolutely solved. All right? But putting fear into the people and telling the people we have no other choice but to filter out your toilet water and serve it back to you. Okay? Esau, Edom is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay? And we understand that the word devils means deceiver. And this is exactly what he's been doing. He's been deceiving the masses for years. Get into the article a little bit. Where should I start? I'm just get right to the points here. Right to the point. It says the State Water Resources Control Board on Tuesday voted to allow water companies to pump treated wastewater into residents. Okay? Treated wastewater into residents' taps in the populace of drought-prone states. Okay? The populace in the drought-prone state. So there's certain regions that are dismal with water. In some of these regions, which we can already guess what region they are. All most likely, probably all Jakes. That's where all the Israelites are. That's where they're most prone to be in a drought state. Okay. It says in a statement, the board said the decision would give California the most advantage standards in the nation for treating wastewater to such an extent that the finished product meets or exceeds current drinking water standards. Well, how do we know that? How do we know how is the average person, or as it says, the average citizen, going to know how clean and to what percentage is the water being filtered? How are you going to know that? All right. Again, you are going to be a sheep led to the slaughter, and the only thing you're going to be able to know is what he tells you. All right. For all we know, he may not be doing a damn thing to that water, but given the old basic bottom, drop bottom filter. Okay. Esau has never been in the business, and I repeat, he has never been in the business to make you feel better. Not one bit. Okay? So why should we trust, or why should people trust in him now when it comes to filtering this water? We read about, the things of old, of the climate, the population control, decreasing, certain benefits for people. So he's never been in the positive to make your life, a little easier or a little healthier. It's not so. Okay? This is Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. And this scripture can come out every week, every single day, until the missiles come. Because everything that they've been doing is on the left-hand side, all right? And it's unrighteous. How the hell are you going to sit there and profess a coastline state is in a state of drought, and then your only solution is to come back and say, we need to use your toilet water to get the people, to be able to just take a shower or have something to drink. All right? It says, in that right grievousness which they have prescribed. And this is a grievous thing to come into terms with. This is a grievous thing. Drinking toilet water. Putting on the books that the State Resources Control Board on Tuesday voted to allow water companies to pump treated wastewater into residents' taps. Okay? So you make up you make up your mind. Okay? You make up the decision whether or not, them having to go this route is the only way to get relief to people. Right? Now, from there we go back. This is Matthew 24:22. And it says, and except those days should be shortened. Right? Except those days should be shortened. And again, we have no idea. We're at the mercy of Esau, Edom in these last days. Okay? And quite frankly, he don't have to tell us a damn thing concerning anything that he's doing. He don't have to tell us shit. So at the time, that's appointed for him to go down, he's going to go down. All right? And all the things that he's done is going to come to mind. Verse 24:2, Matthew says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. You see? And what decrees that they're putting out, such as this, people are already dropping dead at an alarming rate. Just here in Massachusetts alone, I think since 2022, I think it was, it said, 58,000 people died just for unknown reasons, man. Unknown reasons. These people are just dropping dead. You know, you got to be very mindful and very careful of the things that you ingest and the things that you eat. All right? When you may think you're eating some, for example, you may think you're going to go buy a bushel of broccoli, come home and steam it up, and you may think that you're getting, a healthy vegetable. Well, broccoli's man-made. Okay? Broccoli is a man-made vegetable that I'm sure, you microwave it and do all these things to it. There's already no nutrients in the damn thing. Okay? But the Lord's gonna have to shorten this thing up because there's gonna be no flesh left to be saved at the rate we're going right now. Esau's the harbinger of death, and he loves to put it on people. It says, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Right? And this is why it's speeding up in our eyes. It speeds up in our eyes at an alarming rate because it's it's at the end. We at the end of this thing. All right? Now, we'll play this little clip here. Now, this is a cup of fresh water that a man's going to put under a microscope. Okay? Yeah. It's just how it goes, man. Satan. It's just how it goes sometimes. Uh-oh. Come on now. Well, clearly it's not going to play. But what it showed was, under the microscope, you had all types of little organisms swimming around, from different types of, I don't know the terminology, but different type of microbes and things like that. And this was in fresh water. All right. So, and I wanted to make a statement on it because Esau is dead set that once he filters this toilet water, that you are going to have no worries. Yeah, just because it looks clear, that don't mean it is clear. It looks clear to the naked eye. Let me go back to this article here. Now you see, this is Lakeisha. Lakeisha's holding them 2 jars. Okay, it says treated wastewater, purified water. All right. So, if you want to take that chance and trust in Esau and trust in the things that he's doing, the madness he's doing, be our guest, go right ahead. Right? But this shit's going to get you thrown in a hospital, put you in some hospital. And then when they get their clutches on you, it's over. That's a wrap. That is a total wrap. Right? So it doesn't matter, how clear the water may look to the naked eye. And that's to say, who's to say they haven't been doing it already? And this is what I mean by, we're at the mercy of these devils. We don't know. We truly don't know what's going on. All right? So I guess that was it. And again, it wasn't a very long lesson, but just to show you the wickedness that has been going on and that has reached up into the heavens of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? These things are now taking place. And they're going to come down having that great wrath. And they're going to come down, looking to put people to death, man. Ultimately, that's what they're going to do. All right? So, Lord willing, with that, I'm going to end it. And I'm going to see y'all on another one. I say shalom.